I received a bill of 1,900 shillings from my mom's meter, who only uses electricity for lighting when I inquired, KPLC told me the previous readings were estimates. This is a ripoff. Apollo Mboya, please go on. And he says, hashtag switch off KPLC.
Just Martin says bills escalated from domestic to industrial power bills. From
Emmanuel
domestic to industrial.
That's what's happening in my house.
Yeah. It's like you are heating your swimming pool.
I don't have a swimming pool. But it's like I am.
Yes. It's like they're giving you bills for heating swimming pool.
Can you imagine a 50,000 shilling bill?
Ah, no, you are lying.
I'm serious.
You pay 50,000 for steamer?
That's what they're telling me.
And that was last month?
When
you were not even home?
Thank you. I was out of the house.
And most of the time you were alone?
Thank you. Jalas, does that make sense?
Switch off KPLC.com.
Let's go to the phones, Jalas. Let's go to the phone. Apollo Mboya is with us in the studios. Hello, Hot 96. You are on the air.
Sema.
Punguza.
Hai. Sema Jeff Angelas, pole.
Tuko poa bana. Niambie.
Ni Jacob Zumu Tiende from Ujala.
Wewe pia uko na stima?
Bwana, mimi niko na kinyozi bwana. Kuna kitu kingine hapa inaitwa standing fee.
Standing fee
175. Ukiweka 200 wanasema ongeza.
It's a rip-off.
Alafu ikifika tu ikabaki 4 units. Sasa hiyo ni tit.
Kelele paka izima.
Ni kama sasa mimi navonyeza tu 812 alafu nazima hiyo ala.
Pole sana.
Jacob Zuma.
Na tusitumiange hata ita.
Jacob Zuma.
Poa.
What do you tell Apollo Mboya? Atamwambia, oh, okay, my goodness. It's a rip-off, man.
Kisumu Finest, Sami Ranking has sent his bill. Kuna rep charge, total fee, forex charge, ERC charge, total monthly tax.
What are all these charges?
Warma charge.
What are all these things?
Total debt. Yes. Fuel.
Total debt.
Hey.
Yes.
Inflation.
Yes.
Hey, what are these things in these bills?
Exactly. First of all, these bills are very... the most important thing you realize that there's a fuel cost charge. Okay? Then they have something called forex exchange. Then they have inflation.
Inflation, yes.
Then they have Energy Regulatory Commission levy. Okay? Then they have another levy called rep levy. Then there is warmer levy.
Hey.
Warmer nini?
Yes.
To make things warmer. How?
Exactly. Then they say rounding adjustment.
Oh, come on.
Then we have VAT. All this are contributing to what you see in your power bill.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Johnny Cage amesema, jana ilibidi nizunguke nyumba niangalie kama kuna posho meal.
Ni kama nasiagea watu bili meku.
Hot 96. Good morning.
This is Morrison Edichema from Kibira. Mimi Jalas nimeweza kulipa stima 200. Lakini hii Januari bili imekuja 1,000.
1,000 bili yako hapa Kibira?
Hapa Kibira bwana daktari maji.
Kwani unawaka na stima paka mechana lithium?
Kwanza hata December yenyewe sikukua, nilikuwa tu nifemishe huku nje. Sasa mama mtoto tuko kusikiza karibu kidogo Hot 96 asubuhi, alafu anazima. Sasa hata hii nashangaa sana vile imekuja hivyo na vile unga tena imepanda hivi.
Wow, pole.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, watu wanaumia.
Yeah, and people should also know this, and I think this is very important, that KPLC has also categorized zones, and it depends on the zone that you are residing in. You'll get a different bill. So, for example, in Nairobi, they know Kilimani area, they have got their rate. Where Jeff stays,
yes.
Jalango. they also know the kind of
Kitusuru.
people. Yes.
Where people don't question.
Yes. So
You just pay.
They put up. If you stay in Kibera, theirs is slightly low.
Low.
Yes. So they have also categorized. Even the industrial area, they have got their own bill. But talking about industrial area, we should recall that the president directed that from 5 p.m. every day to 6 a.m. in the morning, they get a 50% discount
Correct.
on electricity.
Yeah.
Of course, somebody must be paying for that discount. And I suspect it is the domestic consumers. Because they are getting that rebate.
Unbelievable. Hot 96, you are on the air.
Happy New Year, gentlemen.
Happy New Year, madam. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
My name is Julie. I'm calling from Nairobi.
Julie, talk to us. How was your bill last month?
Last month, I got a bill of 12,000 shillings.
And
12,000.
before, what's your average bill?
My average bill is 6,000. So it seems to have doubled overnight.
Literally.
You know, I find what KPLC doing so unacceptable. You hear the breakdown that Apollo is giving. You know, it is a lot of jargon, should I call it, who has the time to read and interpret all that fine print. And this is where they try to get away with it.
Absolutely.
And I think it's also unfair. You know, this zoning thing, you know, the fact that I probably live in Kilelesha or I live in Kitusuru or wherever it is I live, does not necessarily mean I should pay more for the same amount of electricity you who lives in a different place. I mean, it should be on consumption. Secondly, when the president gives a directive to have power bills subsidized, reduced, discounted for a certain part of you know, like for the industrial area, it is a noble move. But it begs the question then, are the bills objective? Because then, I mean, do you just say give them a discount and then they get a discount? You know, isn't there a way they're computed and so on and so forth? And so I agree with Apollo when he says that the bills, you know, that discount they have been given, it has been loaded somewhere because somebody has got to pay for that consumption. What's the hashtag again?
The Gmail address is stopkplc at
HTC must follow close or something.
Switch off.
switch off kplc at gmail.com.
Thank you.
Switch
you. Have
off
a good day.
kplc at gmail.com. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Join the bandwagon. It's time to stop
Thank
this
you.
monopoly. Thank you. Who else is on? Hot 96, you're on the air.
Hot 96. Good morning, yes.
Good morning. Who's this?
This is Gordon from Bamboo.
From Bamboo. Uh-huh.
Yeah, my bill the other time is
Nukubara.
around 30,000 bana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Apollo should go on with this mission.
I agree. Okay. Hot 96, you're on the air.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who's this?
My name is Carol.
Carol from where?
Yeah, I use the token. I'm calling from Nairobi.
Okay. You use a token?
Yes. On Monday, I bought tokens for like 6,000. 3,000 went for electricity, and then I received another statement down there. Other charges for over 3,000. I was so shocked. 3,000
God.
for other charges? No, that is unacceptable. Switch off KPLC. We go.
There you go, Carol.
Yes, there we go. We're switching off KPLC.
It's daylight robbery.
Yes.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Apollo, go.
Thank you.
Hot 96, you're on the air.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, there.
Who's this?
It is unfortunate, but I've never understood the essence of us paying, I don't know, standing charges or something of that sort.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like that KPLC explains for us these standing charges for the tokens
Yeah,
and why we have to pay for it every month.
absolutely. And by the way, Apollo, KPLC is very active on social media.
Yes.
They're very active. They always respond when you have a complaint. They're the first ones to respond.
No, you see, that's their active.
That's a machine. It's a machine. In fact,
No.
people have been asking,
Right.
is this an automated machine responding to us?
Because they're always very quick on the button.
Yes. But try and call. If you want to interact with
With a human being.
yes, try and call the customer care.
Yeah.
and then you will get.
Keep calling 0722
2088 20
or 0734
2088.
We know
20.
you are suffering.
People are suffering, my friend.
What? 50,000 yangu ni
Julie yake imetoka 6,000 to 12,000.
alafu Caro 3,000 ilikuwa bill, 3,000 other charges. Come on.
They are recovering that
Warma.
10.1 billion.
Hot 96, you're on the air.
Yes. Angelas.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. The problem, you want to hear yourself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. 0722
2088 20
0734.
2088 20. The phones are ringing.
They're ringing off the hook. Hot 96, you are on the air.
Good morning, Jeff Angelas.
Good morning.
This is Jeff calling from Baringo.
Baringo.
The issue with Kenya Power, I don't know it is public.
Mm-hmm.
My bill, my usual coverage bill is 200.
Mm-hmm.
The bill I got recently is 2,300.
2,300
Yes,
from 300.
2,300 from 200.
Pole sana.
So, Apollo, go.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Apollo.
you. Thank you.
People are out there supporting you.
Maybe it was high time, Apollo. It was high time.
Sylvester Mboya says the easiest pointer to KPLC scam is that bills increase by a factor.
Algorithms.
A logarithm.
So, yeah. And the thing is, we never questioned for 50 years.
Yes.
We never questioned.
Yeah, basically they have doubled. You can see somebody was paying 3,000.
Yes, now
He's
it's
saying
12.
Yes, it's 6. From 6, they're saying 12.
12.
Yeah, so you can see there's some factor there. Yeah, and I think that's why people are saying there's a logarithm. And you remember this logarithm came in the issue of IBC. Yes.
Nile.
Yes, but the most important thing is that we have one bully in Kenya. The biggest bully in Kenya is KPLC.
And it must be dismantled.
It must be dismantled.
Right?
Yes.
And devolved.
Yes. And while they are bully, they tell you pay
Or else.
we are coming to disconnect.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pay or else.
Yeah.
Hard 96, you're on the air.
Yeah, Hot 96.
Good morning. Ongea na nguvu tafadhali.
Yeah, hello, Jeff. Mambo.
Poa sana vipi nani?
Naitwa Mike.
Mhm.
Hiyo story ya KPLC hata imebidi tumeshangaa tunachezewa ama nini.
Wewe pia bili yako imepanda.
Sana jo inakuwa tripled bana. Niko na kinyozi. Au kicheki bili ya kinyozi ya last month alafu compare na yenye come.
Wow.
Inakaa siji gava inalipia do ilifanyia campaign ama nini.
Gava inalipia dozi ilifanyia campaign ama sijui nini. Uncle Felix anasema I stay in Kayole and my rent is 5k. I got a bill of 16,700. Wow. Have so far left the house. Landlord ajipange. Mimi sipendi ujinga. Amehama na kawacha bili huko.
Yeah, actually that's a very good observation.
Yes.
You know why?
Yeah.
If they are saying that they are recovering bills that are post-dated, how about if you have already left that residence?
Right.
Umewachia nani hiyo bill?
Nani atalipa hiyo?
Yeah, is it
Huyu amehama na bili ya 16,000.
Yes.
Nyumba yake ni 5,000. You know, you went and looked for a house
Yes.
for 5k.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
When ni hustler.
Yeah.
Unataka ka one room yako hapo,
Correct.
kakitanda hapo nini. Startup. Bili ya stima inakuja 16.
3 times.
Hiyo. Saa 7 usiku. Move us, my friend.
Exactly. Yeah?
Or ask for transport. Unateremusha kila kitu. Gone. Wow.
Are there other companies that will be willing to jump in, Apollo? One wonders.
I'm telling you, if the sector is opened, there are investors who are ready and willing to jump in.
Yeah.
Just the same way that we did with telephony. You know, people have asked, how do you devolve it? And I think Jalango asked that question. Remember, water also happened like that. We have water companies for every county. Correct. Right?
Correct.
Why do we still have KPLC nationally? And yet the constitution shows that it is a devolved function, electricity, and its regulation. So,
got a few minutes before the top of the hour. Apollo will give you the last word. What do you tell people out there? In the meantime, folks, if you want to join Apollo and his fight against KPLC, the email address is switchoffkplc@gmail.com. Yes. switchoffkplc@gmail.com.
Final thoughts, Apollo.
Yes. My final thoughts is this. KPLC for a very long time I've taken the consumers for granted. And right now, it is high time we implement the Constitution and we break up the monopoly. Monopoly law generally requires that if somebody abuses that monopoly or that dominance, then there must be a recourse in court. And right now, that is the avenue we are taking, but with the ultimate aim that in the long run, we are going to have several distributing companies, so that if you don't like one, you can go to the other. Mm-hmm. And it's value for money. That's what we are looking for. And probably there will be competition, and prices will come low.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You're going to win this war with this battle?
I have to. Yeah, and it's not only me. It's the public. It's the consumers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Folks, we've been listening to Apollo Mboya, Jalango's personal lawyer.
That's it.
Taking on the monolith, the monopoly, the big boy who's been on the block for 50 years, and your bills keep going up. Now is the time to question.
Hashtag
Switch off KPLC. And also the Gmail address, switchoffkplc@gmail.com.
Did I just see the MD around in the building?
Yes,
Yes, he is within the building.
MD KPLC is in our building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Mr. Tarus.
Mr. Tarus.
Yes.
Anyway, whether you are in or not,
Yes.
switch off KPLC.
This is we call
Candid interviews with decision makers.
You're now rocking with the best, man.
It's the Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jalango.